And today we are going to do another screencast video on how to set up the search API module and get a basic text field for a search form where people can enter in something, a phrase or keywords that they, to help them find something they're looking for. Anyways, so, and we're also going to create a search results page, and we're going to use the views module for that. So to go ahead, let's go ahead and just dive right on in. I already have one created, but I'm going to redo it to show you guys how to get it set up on your own if you ever need to. All right, so of course you're going to first want to make sure you have the search API module installed, which you can get over at Drupal.org project/search_API. Just get the latest copy. We already have it installed on our site, so we will now go ahead and we are going to go to configuration. Whoops. Manage configuration. Okay. Then you go down to search API. Also, after you install the search API module, make sure the core search module that comes with Drupal is disabled, which we already have that on this site. Just make sure that that's turned off. It could cause conflicts, and it's not needed now that we're using search API. So, okay, once you go to the configuration and the search API settings area, you're going to want to first click Add Server. And what we're basically doing is just creating a instance of, and gonna give it a name of where the content for a particular index is being stored. And so with this, what's going to be serving up the storing the search results or the index information is going to be our database for now. So we're just going to call the server, how about DB demo. You can call it whatever you want. Make sure it's enabled. Make sure database is selected. Go ahead and just click save. Okay, we have the server set up. So let's go back to search API. Okay, you see here DB demo. Now we're going to want to click add index. We are only going to create an index right now for events, just for demo sake. So we are going to call event demo. Now, what type of data source is it? It's content. And which bundles should be indexed? Only right now we're only doing events, so only those selected. And now we'll select events. Which languages should be indexed? Let's go ahead and say all except those selected. So it's going to index all languages that we have set up. Just leave tracker where it is for now. Server, we're going to want to select our DB demo server that we created. And now we're going to want to go ahead and click save and add fields. It's building an index right now. Well, actually it's not. I'm sorry. We need to select which fields are going into this index. So for right now, we're just going to do the title field. So here it is, title. I just clicked add. Scroll down to the bottom, click done. Okay, we have title. Now under data types, you can see here where it says full text. It says this data type should be used for any fields, usually with free text input by users. Which is what our search field is. So for under type, under content for the title field, let's go ahead and put full text. Click save changes. Okay, now we've got that. Let's go ahead now and rerun an index. So let's go back to view, scroll down to the bottom. As you can see, under index status, we have 0 out of 5,814 events. So I'm just gonna bump this down to like 20 for right now. For some reason, last time I did a higher number, it didn't kind of kick back in there. So anyways, 20 index now. It's initializing. You can see it's 12%, 17%. It's going through right now, scanning all events, and it is gathering up all the titles for all the events, because the title field is the only one we included in our index. So it is going through and gathering all those right now, and it's almost done. When it's done, we're going to go create a view to give us we're going to create a block for the search form that we can place anywhere we want on any page, and we're going to create a search results page. So everything's indexed now. Great. Now let's go back. Let's go over to views. I'm on the views page. Of course, it's under structure views, but anyways, views. Let's just click add view. We're going to select view name. We're just going to say search API demo. Under view settings show, we're going to select the index that we created, which was event demo, I believe, right? Yep. And so we're going to leave it unsorted. We're going to create a page. This is going to be our search results page, but we are going to say page name, search API demo, that's fine. Okay. Path, let's just say search dash demo. Unformatted list, that's fine. Display 10 items, use a pager, sure, why not? Everything else is good. Let's click save and edit. Now we're gonna go, what we're gonna wanna do, this is gonna be pretty quick and painless. We're gonna wanna add a filter. We're gonna create a search field here. So under a filter, we're gonna filter by full text search. Click add. We are going to expose that filter so that the user has a field available for them to enter the text into. Keep it on single filter label here. You can type anything you want. We'll say search demo. Contains not all of these words. We want it to contain any of the words somebody types in. So go ahead and select that. And for now, keep everything else the same. Click apply. Now let's throw some no results behavior text in here. Let's go to text area, add and configure. We'll say, sorry, no content found. Oh, wait, sorry, no results. Results found. Okay. Let's click apply. Okay. Now under advanced over here to the right, where it says exposed form and block, we're going to want to click on no. We're going to want to select yes. That's going to give us that search full text field that we created over here. It's going to put that into a block that we can put anywhere on the site on any page that we want. So we got that. One thing for exposed form style, let's click on settings. Submit button text instead of saying apply. How about let's make it say search. Okay, and then how about including a reset button? Expose sorts label. Just leave all that for right now. Click apply. Okay. All right, we should be looking pretty good. So our demo page is search-demo. So let's go ahead and click save here. We already have under fields, we have content data source title indexed field. So there is a content data source title field as well, but the one that says indexed field it's pulling the data from what has been saved in the index currently. The other one that's not indexed field is just pulling, it's making a call to the database and pulling not from the indexed saved version. Okay, so now that we save this, let's go ahead and go to search-demo and let's test this thing out. So search-demo. Okay, we do not have a search block on here. That's because our exposed search field is in a block, so we have to go to the block layout area and add that to this page. But as you can see, by default, we already have titles for events showing up. So let's go ahead now and go to the block layout and get that block added, the search field added. So let's go to structure, let's go to block layout, and I'm just going to go down just for now, go to main content, click place block, scroll down to exposed form, demo search. All right, place block. We are going to go to pages and restrict it to show on, what was that, search-demo. Search-demo and save. Okay, now if we go back to that page and refresh, now we see our field. So let's do a test. Let's search for events related to music. Hey, we got 3 titles that include the keyword music. Let's try resetting it. Okay, now we get the top 10 list out of the 5,000 or so we have. Anyway, so let's try typing something that we know doesn't exist. Let's try zebra. Oh, sorry, no results found. This text is what we entered into our view when no results for a search is found. So the no results is working and the search is working. Now we can extend this a lot further by adding additional fields into the index as well as into the search results view. We can even extend this search field here to be a multifaceted search mechanism, where like maybe we have a search field you can type in, but then also have a drop down for like say location or something. Anyways, so that's the basic nutshell of getting the search API module up and running, creating a server to store the index data, creating an index of the data, and assigning fields to that index, and creating an exposed form as a block that people can type their search into, and then creating a search results page. Anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, email me. I'll be more than happy to help you. Hope you enjoyed it, and catch you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.